Turn. You want to go ahead and admit? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and allow everybody in, Your Honor, and we are live, okay? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take Okay, Your Honor, we're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take roll call, okay? Once I say your name, please say present, Your Honor, and I need all cameras on, please.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
So I'm having problems with my Wi-Fi. I don't know how to put the camera on. It's my first time doing this, so I'm kind of having a hard time.
What is your name, sir?
It's Samuel Emilio Leal Ramirez.
Okay, Mr. Leal, if you wanna log off and then log back in so you can fix your camera, because I do need the camera on.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Let me try it again.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm gonna go ahead and take roll call. Okay, thank you. Amanda Denise Arias.
Present, Your Honor.
Roberto Avila Escalante.
Okay, see.
Oh, yo.
Thank you.
Angel Gabriel Carrasco. Angel Gabriel Carrasco. Angel Gabriel Carrasco. No response, Your Honor.
Okay.
Mark Anthony Gauna. Mark Anthony Gauna. Mark Anthony Gauna. No response, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Alejandra Olguín.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And Mr. Leal was gonna log back in. Let me allow him. He is logged in, Your Honor.
Okay.
Do you want me to proceed, Your Honor, while he gets his audio going?
Yes, please.
Jose Angel Meraz.
Is in person?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Erica Morales. Erica Morales.
Yeah, she's on there.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
Are you driving, Erica?
Yes, I'm pulling up to my job.
Okay, because while we're in court, you're not supposed to be driving, okay?
I'm almost there.
Okay, go ahead.
Cedric Ochoa. Cedric Ochoa. Cedric Ochoa. No response, Your Honor. Fabiola Pacheco.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Christian Rivera.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Alexandra Rodriguez. Alexandra Rodriguez. Alexandra Rodriguez. No response, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I apologize for my voice. At any time, if you don't understand what I'm saying or cannot hear me, please let me know, okay? But this is the town of Anthony Municipal Court, and I'm Judge Ida. The court is now in session. If you're in a vehicle, please do not be driving while we're in court. And also, if you've got a hat on, please remove it. And if you could just stay muted until we call your name. And just wanted to remind everybody that we are being recorded, okay? So go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Mr. Palomares, is the state ready?
State is ready, Your Honor.
Okay, let's call our first witness, or our first defendant.
Your Honor, we usually, as the court is well aware, we usually start at the top of the docket, which is organized alphabetically, but I know we got an in-person, when we skip out of order and get this one out of the way, Your Honor.
Yes, please.
It's Jose Angel Meraz. Sergeant Chavez, if you could be kind enough to look at ticket number 200410 for Jose Angel Meraz. Let us know if you have recollection. Is Mr. Meraz on? Is he still not on, Your Honor?
Yeah, he's right there. He's in the Anthony Municipal Court.
Okay, 'cause I don't see him on the screen yet.
Yeah, he's on there.
Your Honor.
Oh, here we go. I see him now. Okay.
Sí.
Señor Meraz, ¿en inglés o en español, caballero?
En español, por favor.
Ok. Caballero, lo que vamos a hacer es le pregunté a la sargenta que examine su infracción para ver si se acuerda de la infracción. Si no se acuerda, pues voy a pedir que le retiren la infracción. Si se acuerda, pues ya puedo tocar con usted qué oferta le puede ser el Estado. Ok.
Gracias.
Sergeant, do you have recollection? Sarge, are you, can you hear me? Sergeant, you're on mute.
I'm sorry about that.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. You have,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. Do you have recollection on Mr. Jose Angel Meraz?
Yes, Mr. Palomares, I do.
Okay. Caballero, si se acuerda la oficial de la sargenta de su infracción y de usted, son de dos violaciones. Una es de no obedecer los anuncios de tráfico y segundo es de no obedecerla a una oficial. Ok. La sargenta me había informado que en ninguna de estas infracciones para las personas que están presentes hoy tuvo problemas. En otras palabras, las personas cooperaron, eran respetuosas y por esa razón le puedo hacer una oferta. Lo que le puedo ofrecer, caballero, son 30 días de probation. Y si lo que indica eso es de que si usted no recibe ninguna infracción por los próximos 30 días, paga los costos de corte y cualquier costo especial que imponga la juez, le retiran la infracción. Para aceptar esa oferta, tiene que cambiar su declaración de no culpable a no contenderé o culpable. Tiene dos violaciones. Lo que también puedo hacer en esa oferta es que la segunda violación se la lleguen a combinar con la primera en lo que llaman a 1245 para que nomás tenga un costo de corte y no dos costos de corte. Sí, porque cada violación lleva su costo de corte, pero si pido que hagan eso, se le combinan a las dos y es un costo de corte. ¿Quiere aceptar esa oferta, caballero?
Sí, por favor.
Ok, so va a cambiar su declaración de no culpable a no contenderé o culpable. ¿Cuál de las dos?
No contenderé, quiere decir que es culpable, pero no acepta. Y culpable es culpable.
¿Sonó culpable?
No contenderé.
No contenderé.
Ok. Judge, we're ready on this one. Déjeme avisarle la juez.
Okay, what is the motion from the state?
Motion for the state is 30-day deferred, Judge, on the disregard official traffic device, plus court cost plus special expense on it at your discretion, and then do a 1245 on the disregard police officer.
Okay,
And Mr. Meraz has indicated his changing his plea to no contest.
okay, I will grant that. Mr. Meraz, le voy a aceptar la oferta. ¿Sí me escucha?
Sí, 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 sí.
Disculpe, mi voz. Nomás que quiero que sepa que va a comenzar desde ahorita, ¿ok? Ahí le van a dar unos papeles de mi orden para que sepa exactamente qué tiene que ser y para cuándo, ¿ok?
Muchas gracias, se lo agradezco.
A usted. Tenga buen día.
Gracias.
Igualmente. Okay. Let's proceed.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Your Honor. I have Alexandra Rodriguez. Do you want me to allow her in?
Yeah.
Okay, Judge, may we proceed?
Tell her we'll be right with her. Let's proceed.
We're going to start at the top of the docket, Judge. First person on the docket is Amanda Denise Arias. Ms. Arias, if you're present of the video conference, can you kindly unmute yourself? Let us know you're present.
Present.
Okay. Ms. Arias, I'm going to have Sergeant Chavez review the citation. Let us know if she has recollection, okay?
I do have recollection.
You do have recollection, Sergeant? Okay. Okay. What we could do, Ms. Arias, on this one, given the speed level is appears to be 7 over, what we could do is do a, I'm willing to do even less than a 30-day deferred on that.
25.
Judge, what's the less we can do?
She's under 25, so it has to be defensive driving.
Oh, I see. Sorry, Judge.
It's okay.
You're right. I didn't notice that. Unfortunately, Ms. Arias, because you are under the age of 25, I cannot offer you a deferred sentence. That's by state law. It has to be defensive driving. So that's all that I could do in your particular case. Is just do the defensive driving and pay the court costs, state mandated court costs. Are you willing to change your plea to take the defensive driving? Obviously, if you complete the class, you can take it online or in person. You complete the class, you pay the court cost, the ticket gets dismissed. Are you willing to accept that?
So I just take the class and then do I still have to pay the amount of citation?
No, you would just pay the court costs because those are state mandated. So you would take the class, submit your certificate to the court, and then they're going to have some requirements for you there, and you pay the court cost, then the ticket will get dismissed. Just what are the court costs in this case?
134.
So it's 134. That's not a fine. That's a court cost. If you're entitled to your day in court, so let's say if you said no, I want to take it to court, then if we are able to prove our case beyond a reasonable doubt as required by law and the court finds that we did, then the fine is $200 on top of that. So you'd be looking at 200 on top of the court costs, which would be 334 total.
And what is the cost of the class, the defensive driving class?
You could Google that, but you normally are like $25 if you do it online. Some of them are if you do them in person, some of them are like $35, $40, $45, you know? So you would have to just Google Texas certified. You got to put on their Texas certified defensive driving class. And there's various providers. We cannot recommend any particular provider, so I can't give you the name of anybody. But you can just Google it, do a search for it. Texas certified defensive driving class. There's various providers. They offer different prices, but they range generally from $25 to $45. Obviously,
Okay, and how would I prove that I did the class, or how do I do that?
once you take the class, then they'll send you a certificate,
Mm-hmm.
the mail or by email, and then you submit that directly to the court.
And so I just pay court costs plus that, and it's not a fine?
And it's not a fine, and your ticket gets dismissed.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, and I think there's an additional requirement, right, Judge, that she has to have insurance, valid insurance. Is that one of the conditions as well?
Yeah, yes, it is.
So you'll have to present proof that you have current insurance, which I assume you do, right? So
Yeah, I didn't get a ticket for that, so no, I have valid insurance.
but that they require that you submit proof of that, even though the ticket is not for insurance. But if you do all that, then the ticket will get dismissed, and it won't affect your driving record or your insurance because it's getting dismissed.
Okay.
So to accept that plea offer, you have to change. You would have to change your plea from not guilty. Your initial plea was not guilty. You would have to change that from not guilty to either no contest or guilty. Which one do you want to change it?
So even a no contest would be able to, I would still be able to accept that deal?
Yes.
Okay, no contest.
Judge, we're ready.
Hey, what is this? What is the?
So the driver safety question plus court costs, and Ms. Arias has indicated that she's changing her plea from not guilty to no contest.
Okay. Ms. Arias, I'm going to go ahead and accept your plea of no contest and allow you to take defensive driving. If we should be sending you a copy of my order. If you do not get my order, please contact the court and let us know you haven't got it, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, let's proceed.
Okay, thank you. Next individual on the docket is Roberto Avila Escalante. Mr. Avila Escalante, if you could kindly unmute yourself, let us know you're present by video conference.
Necesito que por favor me hable en español.
Caballero, ok. ¿Es Roberto Avila Escalante?
Es correcto.
Ok, voy a preguntarle a la sargenta que examine la infracción para ver si se acuerda de la infracción. Si no se acuerda, voy a pedir que le retiren la infracción. Si se acuerda, podemos tocar qué oferta se le puede hacer del parte del Estado.
Adelante.
Yeah, Sergeant, can you kindly review ticket citation number 200505 for Roberto Avila Escalante? Let us know if you have recollection.
I do. I have recollection.
Ok, si se acuerda de la infracción, la sargenta, a lo que podemos hacer es ofrecerle 30 días de probation. Señores Avila Escalante, lo que indica eso es de que si usted no recibe ninguna infracción por los próximos 30 días, paga los costos de corte y cualquier costo especial que imponga la juez, le retiran la infracción. ¿Quiere aceptar la oferta?
Sí, claro que sí.
Ok, tiene que cambiar su declaración de no culpable a no contenderé o culpable. ¿Cuál de las dos?
A no contenderé, ¿qué significa, oiga?
El efecto de los dos, de culpable y no contenderé, es lo mismo. Pero no contenderé dice que no va a pelear la infracción. No culpable dice, sí, yo admito que yo hice eso. No culpable no es una admisión, es de que no está peleando la infracción solamente.
No voy a contender.
Next, we're ready.
Okay, what is the motion?
It's a 30-day deferred plus court cost plus any special expense fee the court may impose at its discretion. Mr. Avila Escalante has indicated he's changed his plea from not guilty to no contest.
Okay. Señor Ávila, le voy a aceptar su declaración y voy a aceptar que lo pongan en probation por 30 días. Pero es importante que usted sepa que comienza desde ahorita, ¿ok?
Muy bien.
¿Sí me escuchaba?
Sí, la escucho. Muchas gracias.
A usted, le van a mandar por correo electrónico la copia de mi orden. Es importante que sepa qué tiene que hacer.
Muy bien. Yo lo voy a tomar en cuenta.
Ok. Si tiene cualquier pregunta, usted nomás háblenos, ¿ok?
Yo lo voy a hacer. Muchas gracias.
A usted. Buen día.
¿Es todo lo que yo tengo que hacer aquí o tengo que esperarme?
No, ya es todo. Gracias.
Gracias a ustedes. Que pasen buen día.
Igualmente.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
May we proceed, Your Honor?
Please.
Next individual on the docket is Angel Gabriel Carrasco. Mr. Carrasco, if you're present by video conference, you can kindly unmute yourself. Let us know you're present.
There was no response earlier.
I'm sorry, Judge. No response?
Yeah, no response.
Okay, Ms. Rosa, was there any issue with notification? Of,
No, sir.
how was notification done with regard to Mr. Angel Gabriel Carrasco?
I requested it via email, sir.
Okay, and he signed that form or?
Yes, when he couldn't, he sent it via email due to his work, he couldn't come in, so he wanted everything via email.
Okay, and was email sent to him on notice of today's court date?
Yes, and he requested his court date and entry his plea, he sent it via email as well, so it was sent to that email.
Okay, and there was nothing received from him indicating that it was not received or that he couldn't make it?
No, sir.
Okay, Judge, given those facts, I move the court for a bench warrant.
Okay, motion granted. Mark Gauna also was not a response. Let's see. Mark Gauna. Mark Anthony Gauna. What is the motion from the state?
Your Honor, if I could have a minute, Ms. Rosa,
Sure.
about notice. Ms. Rosa, how was notice? How was notice done with regard to Mr. Mark Anthony Gauna?
The same, he requested it via email, and once he requested the court date, he also requested it via email because he couldn't come in.
Okay, and did he get notice of this via email?
We did send out, yes, sir, we have everything via email from him, and it was sent out to the email he provided.
And did he reply to the email acknowledging receipt or?
No, sir.
But there was no
Nothing returned or nothing like undeliverable address, nothing like that, sir.
and no other notice that he couldn't make it to the court?
No, sir.
Email or otherwise, telephone or any. Okay.
No, sir.
Good. Thank you, Ms. Rosa. Given those facts, Judge, I'd like to move the court for a bench warrant.
Okay, motion granted.
Okay, next individual, may we proceed, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
Next individual is Alejandra Olguin. Ms. Olguin, if you're present via video conference, if you could be kind enough to unmute yourself, let us know you're present.
She's there. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Sergeant, could you be kind enough to look at ticket number 200506 for Alejandra Olguin? Let us know your recollection.
I do have recollection.
Okay. Ms. Olguin, what we could do is do we can do a 30-day deferred, given the speed level on it, plus court cost plus special expense fee if you're willing to change your plea.
What exactly is a deferred? How does that work?
The deferred is that if you do not get any tickets for the next 30 days, and you pay the court costs and any special expense fee the court may impose, your ticket will get dismissed. In the alternative, I can offer you defensive driving, but for that, then you would still have to pay the court costs because those are state mandated, but then you would have to sit down for a class that generally, I think it's a 6-hour class, and then you would have to pay for the class. Most people, I think I'm being generous by offering you a deferred sentence because that means you do not have to take the class, but you cannot get a ticket for 30 days. If you do get a ticket within those 30 days, then it'll become a conviction and you'll have to pay the fine on it. Now, if you, but again, it's up to you if you want to sit and take a class, or if you want to take my, I feel I'm being generous by offering you a deferred sentence. So it's either one that you wish.
And how much is a court cost?
Would be 184.
184?
Yeah.
And the fine is $200. So if you have your right to a trial, we can go to trial if you'd like. But if the judge finds, the court finds that we proved our case beyond a reasonable doubt, then I'm going to ask for the full fine, which is 200 plus the 184.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Is there a way I can get like a second court date because I am working on fixing my dash cam? Since I never got pulled over, like I was at the car wash. So is there a way I can get a second court date so I could fix my dash cam and check my video? Because I have spoken to Lieutenant Gomez and he said that they were not able to see if it was me the one speeding because the lights, the glare of the lights, and there was a lot of traffic, so there was no way to tell if it was me or not. So that's why I pleaded not guilty.
Let me ask Sergeant here. Sergeant, is that indeed correct? Or you couldn't tell whether she was the driver?
I could tell she was the driver, sir.
And when
Well,
you,
that she was the vehicle. It was the vehicle. There was no other occupant, and I didn't lose sight of that vehicle. And it's on camera.
okay, and then obviously she's the person that was behind the wheel when you pulled her over and approached the vehicle.
Correct.
Right, and I had spoken to Lieutenant Gomez, and he stated that, well, before the court, I had spoken to him, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna check the video, come back and check with me again. So I went yesterday, and he said that he wasn't there, so he doesn't know, and that the video was after 30 days. It's no longer, they don't have the video anymore.
Okay, Ms. O'Gay,
So
let me ask the sergeant. Sergeant, was Lieutenant with you?
The day of the traffic stop?
The date of the traffic stop.
No, negative, sir.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry, but whatever Lieutenant says is here, he wasn't there. Now, if he had been there alongside the sergeant, then that'd be different. But
right.
you're hearing it directly from the sergeant. Her testimony is going to be that she saw your vehicle, well, you heard, I don't need to repeat what she said.
Okay.
So,
okay, so I'm gonna.
But if you want to get a reset, I won't be opposed to a reset, but if you do, I'm going to pull my offer off the table, which means that if you do get a reset, then when you come back, we're going to have a trial. And
Okay.
I'm not going to make this offer to you, which I think, and like I said, I think I'm being generous here with this offer, but that's up to you, however you want to handle it.
Okay, so if I plead no contest, will I still get the same offer? Or do I have to plead not guilty in order for me to receive that offer?
No, no contest. This has the same effect as guilty. And again, when you plead no contest or guilty, it doesn't get entered. It like gets held in limbo. Okay. So what I mean by that is that you say, for example, let's say you say no contest right now, then it's held in limbo. And then if you comply and you do the 30-day deferred, you don't get any tickets for the 30 days, you pay the court costs, you do everything you're supposed to, then that no contest doesn't get entered. It goes away. It doesn't get entered and your ticket gets dismissed. That's how it works. The reason we ask for your plea ahead of time is that if you do not comply, right? Let's say you do get a ticket or you don't pay the court costs, then you've already pled no contest or guilty, whichever one you elect, and then it gets entered. And then you get imposed a fine. That's how that works. That's, in other words, you're deferring it. Okay.
Right.
So
okay.
What do you want to do? I'm not, again, you have your day, you have every right under the Constitution to your day in court. You have your right to a trial in the case. If you want to have a trial, I'm not in any way, shape, or form discouraging you from having a trial, but I'm just saying I have the discretion to offer you a plea offer. And those are the plea offers I'm willing to make. I do not have to give you a plea offer. And like I said, if you do want to take a trial, which you're entitled, I'm just going to pull the offer and we'll just try the case. But it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay. So I'm gonna plead no contest. And is there any way I can do payments on the court fees? Because right now I'm going through financial hardship, so it's kind of hard for me to pay that amount like all at once. So I was wondering if can I do payments? Was that possible?
You'd have to pay it within the 30 days. because remember, you're doing deferred for
So,
30 days. So you'll have 30 days to pay the whatever the amount is. You'll have to make those arrangements with the court, but they'll give you the 30 days. Because if you do not pay
okay.
because if you do not pay the court costs within the 30 days, you do not comply with your condition, and then it doesn't get dismissed, and you get a conviction. So it behooves you to pay it off within the 30 days.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, Judge, we're ready on it.
We'll do that.
We're ready, Your Honor. You're on mute.
Sorry, you guys went to coughing, and so I muted it. I'm sorry. What is the motion from the state?
Judge, on Ms. Alejandra Holguin, will be a 30-day deferred with any special expense fee the court may impose at its discretion. She has indicated she's changing her plea from not guilty to no contest.
Okay. Ms. Holguin, I'm going to go ahead and accept your plea of no contest and go ahead and accept the offer of your deferred for 30 days. Make sure you understand what you have to do because your deferred starts today. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. If you have any questions, call us, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
May we proceed, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
The next individual is Samuel Leal. Mr. Leal, if you're present in the video conference, if you could be kind enough to unmute yourself, let us know you're present.
Sí, aquí estoy.
¿En inglés o en español, caballero?
En español, por favor.
Ok, usted ya escuchó, lo del proceso es igual, so voy a preguntarle a la sargenta que examine su infracción, ¿ok?
Ok, perfecto.
Okay, Sergeant, if you could be kind enough to look at citation number 200500 for Samuel Leal, let us know your recollection.
I do.
Ok, si se acuerda, caballero, de que de esta infracción y de usted, lo que podemos hacer, usted tiene tiene menos de 25 años, ¿correcto?
Sí, correcto.
¿Su edad es de qué es su edad?
Tengo 20 años.
Ok, no le puedo ofrecer el probation por ley, pero solamente puedo ofrecerle tomar el curso de manejar cuidadosamente, así como a la señorita que se le ofreció que también tenía tenía edad menos de 25 años de edad. Quiere aceptar la oferta de tomar el curso y pagar los costos de corte, le retiran la infracción.
Es que disculpe, es que casi no tengo buen entendimiento con el inglés. ¿Cómo funcionaría el procedimiento de tomar las clases y cuánto tiempo tomaría?
Normalmente la corte le da 90 días para tomar el curso y presentar su certificado. Tiene que tomar un curso de manejar defensivamente. Ese curso lo puede tomar por internet o lo puede tomar en persona. No le podemos recomendar un proveedor. Usted tiene que hacer un Google search. Tiene que buscar proveedor, puede en el internet. Toma solamente que esté certificado, que diga curso certificado de Texas, Texas Certified Defensive Driving Class. ¿Ok? Y si toma el curso,
ok, perfecto.
Le mandan el certificado por correo electrónico, lo entrega a la corte, paga los costos de corte. Todo esto tiene que ser antes de que se cumplan los 90 días. Y si se cumple con todo eso, le retiran la infracción y no le afecta su récord ni su aseguranza porque va a estar retirada la infracción. Para aceptar esa oferta, tiene que cambiar su declaración de no culpable a no contenderé o culpable. ¿Quiere aceptar esa oferta o tiene otra pregunta?
Mire, sabe de que tengo algún dilema ahorita. Creo que no tendré tiempo de tomar las clases, honestamente. Pero, o sea, si no hay otra forma de cambiar esa posición en la que estoy ahorita, pues le cambio mi posición a culpable y pago lo de la infracción. Nada más que sí a ver si me pueden ayudar con los pagos, en hacerlo adecuadamente cada mes o no sé cómo ustedes trabajan con eso.
Si usted toma el curso, cabrón, los costos de corte me parece que van a ser 184, Judge.
134.
Bueno, si paga, mire, Yo pienso que la oferta que le estoy haciendo, caballero, es muy generosa. Si acepta la oferta, tiene que tomar el curso y pagar los costos de corte de 134 y no le afecta su aseguranza ni su record de conducir. Si quiere nomás pagar la multa, no va a ser 134, van a ser 334. Van a ser otros 200 arriba de eso. Y obviamente le va a afectar su record y su aseguranza, pero como usted quiera.
Disculpe, me sacó de la meeting. No lo escuché nada de lo que me dijo. Me está sacando y metiendo por el internet, no sé qué está pasando.
¿Qué es lo que no escuchó, caballero?
Lo que acaba de comentar, nada, es que me sacó del Zoom meeting y me volvió a meter.
Me repito, le estoy haciendo una oferta generosa. Si usted acepta la oferta, tiene que tomar el curso. El curso le cobran, como los proveedores normalmente cobran, si es por internet, normalmente cobran como $25. Obviamente tiene que tomar el curso, son de 6 horas el curso. Pero si acepta la oferta y acepta tomar el curso, los costos de corte son 134. Si quiere nomás pagar la multa y declararse culpable, que tiene esa opción también, ya no van a ser 134, van a ser otros 200 arriba de los 134, van a ser 334 y le va a afectar su record y le va a afectar su aseguranza. Como usted quiera.
Ok, no, perfecto. Entonces lo hacemos de ese lado de tomar el curso, está bien, y cambio mi posición a culpable.
¿A culpable o no contenderé?
No contendré.
Okay, Judge, we're ready.
What is, hold on.
Mr. Leal, it'll be 30, driver safety course, a defensive driving class, Judge, plus court costs. Mr. Leal has indicated he's going to change his plea from not guilty to no contest. Pero, caballero, tiene que cumplir y tiene que tomar el curso y presentar el comprobante, el certificado, ¿sí me entiende?
Sí, correcto, sí.
Tiene que cumplir. Yes, Judge, sorry.
Sí, claro que sí.
Okay. Mr. Leal, le voy a aceptar la oferta, ¿ok? Le voy a aceptar su declaración, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok. Si tiene preguntas de lo que tiene que
Muchas gracias.
Si tiene cualquier pregunta, usted puede hablar a la corte en un momento. ¿Ok?
Ándale, está bien. Muchísimas gracias.
A usted, gracias. Bye bye. Ok, let's proceed.
Judge, next individual on the docket is Erica Morales. Ms. Morales, if you're present, if you can kindly unmute yourself, let us know you're present.
I'm here.
Okay, Ms. Morales, you've heard how the process works, right? So I'm going to ask Sergeant to review the citation. Let us know if she has recollection. Sergeant, if you could look at citation number 2000468 for Erica Morales, let us know if you have recollection.
I don't have recollection. Sorry.
Thank you, Sergeant, for your honesty. If you don't recall, you don't recall. So on this one, Judge, given that, I move to dismiss.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and accept it. And thank you so much, Sergeant, for your honesty. And Ms. Morales, your case is going to get dismissed. All I ask is that you please contact the court so we can give you a copy that it got dismissed next week.
Okay. Okay, just thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge, may we proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay, next individual on the docket is Cedric Ochoa.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Palomares. I have him on the waiting room. He did log in late.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want me to allow him in?
Please.
Okay.
Mr. Ochoa, can you hear me? Mr. Ochoa, can you hear me?
Okay, there he is.
Mr. Ochoa, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mr. Ochoa, can you hear me? I think he's connecting his audio, Judge. Mr. Ochoa, can you hear me now? You're on mute, sir. Can you take yourself on mute, please? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Ochoa. I'm going to ask a sergeant to look over your citation. Let us know if she has recollection, all right?
I do have
Yes.
recollection.
Okay, okay. Mr. Ochoa, you're under the age of 25, so by law cannot offer you a deferred sentence. What I'm going to do is offer you the driver safety course, the defensive driving course. So if you just if you take the class, pay the court costs, it'll get dismissed. Are you willing to accept that plea?
How much would it be for that around that?
The court costs, I think, are they 134, Judge?
184.
184 for your court costs, Mr. Ochoa. But if you decide you want to, you have every right for a trial if you want to have a trial. But if we have a trial and the court finds that we proved our case beyond a reasonable doubt as required by law, then we're going to ask for the full fine, which is, I think, a $200 fine added on top of that.
I could make the 184 on payments, right?
You can make arrangements with the court. Generally, they will allow you to make payments.
Okay, I would like to do that.
So you'll change your plea? You want to take the offer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to change your plea from not guilty to either no contest or guilty. Which one?
No context. The first one.
Okay, Judge, we're ready.
Okay, what is the motion?
As I said, the driver safety course, he's under the age of 25 plus court costs. And he's, Mr. Ochoa has indicated he's changing his plea from not guilty to no contest.
Okay. Mr. Ochoa, I'm going to go ahead and accept your plea of no contest and allow you to take defensive driving. So make sure that if you didn't get a copy of my order, please let the court know, okay? Because you got to know what you got to do and by when. Okay?
Okay. Where is the driving course and how much is the driving course?
Well, as long as it's approved by the state of Texas for ticket dismissal, you have to choose it. You can always Google, you can do online, or you can do in person, whatever works best for you. But you have to do it within a certain amount of time, and my order will tell you when that time is. Okay.
Okay. And then I have a question. I'm working on getting my Class A license, and I'm doing the test right now. That wouldn't affect me, right?
That one I don't know, but as long as you comply, this ticket will get dismissed if you comply.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Judge, may we proceed?
Yes, please.
Next individual is Fabiola Pacheco. Ms. Pacheco, if you're present via video conference, can you kindly unmute yourself? Let us know you're present.
Yes.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay. You know how it works. So Sergeant, can you look at ticket number 181055 for Fabiola Pacheco? Let us know your recollection.
I do have recollection.
Okay, Ms. Pacheco, given the level of speed here, I'm still willing to offer you a deferred sentence, but it was almost 20 over. So what we could do is a 60-day deferred instead of a 30 days. So what that means, obviously you heard, no tickets for the next 60 days, pay the court costs, pay the special expense fee, the ticket will get dismissed unless you want to take defensive driving. What do you prefer?
I just have something to say. So the day that she stopped me, I was passing and there was a car passing by my side. I saw her turning around with the lights on. I pulled over because I saw her coming with the lights on. She passed me. She stops another car. When I went back to the road, she just made signal with her hand to stop too. She gave us a ticket to both of us. So I don't know if she got the speed limit for the other car, but at the same time, she stopped that car first and then she stops me.
Sergeant, did you clock Miss?
I clocked Yes, sir. It was a double traffic stop and I went with the speed of the slowest vehicle, which was 62. And actually we just had him in court as well. And she was passing him. So I passed both. She slowed down. I was able to make that U-turn, caught up to the first car and then signal her to move to the side as well.
So she was able to get your speed based off the slowest of the two vehicles. Well, you heard Ms. Pacheco. So, I mean, if you want to go to trial, we can go to trial. But like I said, like I've told the other individuals, the fine is $200 on top of the court costs in this case. And I will ask.
I just get a contest, the offer that you gave me.
Okay, no contest. You'll change your plea to
Yeah,
no
no contest.
And
Yeah.
60-day deferred.
Yeah, 60 day, and then how much will be for the court fee?
Judge, what is the court cost here?
184. 180.
Okay, Judge, we're ready.
Okay.
It's a 60-day deferred, Judge, on this one. Given the speed level plus court costs plus any special expense fee the court may impose at its discretion.
Okay.
And Ms. Pacheco indicated her plea from not guilty to no contest.
Okay. Ms. Pacheco, I'm going to go ahead and accept your plea of no contest and give you a 60-day deferred. Your probation starts as of today. And if you do not get a copy of my order, please call the court, okay? Because it's important. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge, may we proceed?
Yes, please.
Next individual is Christian Rivera. Mr. Rivera, if you're present by video conference, we could kindly unmute yourself. Let us know you're present.
Yes, sir, I'm present.
Okay, let me ask a Sergeant if she has recollection. Sergeant, can you look at citation number 200453 for Christian Rivera? Let us know if you have recollection.
I don't have that citation.
Okay. I don't know if we can get you a copy. If not, then I will have to move to dismiss.
Understood, sir.
Ms. Rosa?
Yes, sir. Give me a second.
In the meantime,
Yeah, the last one I have is, you said it was Christian, last name?
Rivera.
Rivera. I don't have nobody else with an R but Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 11 attachments to my email.
Give me a second, sir.
Okay. While we're waiting on this, I show a Fabiola Sotelo. Is she on the schedule for today?
I don't have her on my docket either.
Yeah. Ms. Sotelo? Fabiola?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi.
I just wanted to see, are you on the docket for today?
I get an email saying that I have a court today.
Okay.
But I don't hear my name.
Yeah, I don't see your name. Let me check. Let us check. Thank you.
That's what I'm working on, Your Honor.
Judge, the last one on the docket that we have after Mr. Rivera is Alexandria Rodriguez.
Now she sent a message. I don't know if you go to your messages that her camera's not detecting. And I told her to log out and log back in, but I don't know if she tried to log back in.
Is she still
I don't know, Rosa, I would have to check.
Can Sally call her? Maybe we can have her over the phone.
I have Alexandria Rodriguez on the waiting room. She's been having issues with her camera, Your Honor. She logs in and out, but her camera is not really working. Do you want me to allow her?
Is her audio working?
Let me see. Let me admit her. Thank you. Yeah, she's in.
Ms. Rodriguez, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Are you able to get your camera working?
Okay, it doesn't look like in my computer, but I'm also on my phone, so I'm gonna try my phone.
I see two.
You might get an echo if you're able to connect both. And you may have to log out of one.
Can you see me?
And no, not yet, but it looks like you're still connecting on the other one. We can see you now. But you're getting an echo, so you might want to get off. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, let's go ahead and address your citation, Ms. Rodriguez. Sergeant, can you be kind enough to look at ticket number 200353 for Alexandria Rodriguez? Let us know if you have recollection.
I do have recollection.
Okay. Ms. Rodriguez, Sergeant has recollection. What we could do is a 30-day deferred. What that means is that if you do not get any citations for the next 30 days, pay the court costs, pay any special expense fee the court may impose, then the ticket will get dismissed. But you cannot get any tickets for the next 30 days. Or I can offer you a defensive driving class. You'll pay the court costs, but you'll take the class, but you'll have to sit and take a Texas certified, I think it's a 6-hour class. So the other one is no class, but no citation for 30 days. If you do get a citation within the 30 days, then it becomes a conviction. Are you willing to accept that plea offer?
Yes, I would. I'm okay with the 30 days.
Okay, so you'll have to change your plea from not guilty to no contest or guilty. Which one of the two? No contest or guilty?
No contest.
Judge, we're ready.
Okay, what is the motion for Ms. Rodriguez?
A 30-day deferred plus court cost plus any special expense fee the court may impose at its discretion. Ms. Rodriguez indicated she's changing her plea from not guilty to no contest.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, I'm gonna go ahead and accept your plea of no contest and allow you to be on probation for 30 days. If you have any questions, if you do not get a copy of my order by Friday, please call us, okay? Because as of today, you are on probation, all right? And if you comply, it gets dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Judge, may we go back to Mr. Rivera? And I don't know if that was if Sergeant Chavez was able to get the citation. If not, I'll move to dismiss.
No, I can't recall this one. I'm sorry. Couldn't go. No.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant, for your honesty. And if you don't recall, you don't recall. Move to dismiss.
Okay. Granted. Mr. Rivera, I'm gonna go ahead and grant the officer. Thank you so much, Sergeant, for your honesty. And Mr. Rivera, all I ask is that you contact the court sometime next week to get proof that it got dismissed, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I will do that.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You as well. Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
And Judge, I believe that's everything for Sergeant. I don't know if she can be excused because I don't think she is Fabiola Sotelo, right?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Your Honor. On Fabiola Sotelo, Ms. Sally is on the line with her. With that one.
Ms. Rosa, is that Sergeant Chavez's or not?
No.
That way, I'm sorry to stop you, just so that we can release her, that we don't take any more of her time. May she be excused, Judge?
Yes, you may. Thank you, Sergeant. Be safe out there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Sergeant.
See you. How do I even log out of this?
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Rosa. Sorry, we just didn't want to keep Sergeant longer than necessary.
We're gonna have to on that one, Your Honor, we're gonna have to do a reset for Ms. Sotelo.
What was the problem?
On that one, Your Honor, give me a second.
Ms. Sotelo, and
yes. Okay, Mr. Palomares, I was talking to Ms. Sotelo. She is not on the docket.
She did enter a plea back in, I believe you said January, Ms. Otelo. But it wasn't scheduled on the docket for today, so that's why Rosa's just stating that we might have to reset her for her case.
Okay, Ms. Sotelo, did you get something from the court indicating you had court today?
Yes, sir. I get an email.
Okay, Ms. Sotelo, if you could be kind enough to forward that email to the court just to be sure. And if you did get so, on behalf of the court, we are sorry for the inconvenience. You know, I know you obviously have, your time is valuable, and we certainly know that and appreciate it. And sometimes these things happen, very rarely, but sometimes, you know, sometimes these things happen, okay?
Okay. I too have an infraction. That's what I think that you guys tried to contact me.
Okay, but did you forward that email to the court just so they can see, I mean, try to figure out what happened there? But again, it may have been an
You
inadvertent.
just want me to send it back?
Yeah, can you forward it back to the court?
Let me see if, I'm sorry you hear noises. I'm at the hospital right now. So I send it to the which email?
Sally, can you give Ms. Sotelo the email for the court so she can forward the email, and so you all can kind of, you know, try to figure out what happened there.
Yes, sir. Okay, let me go ahead and give you the email, Ms. Otelo. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
It's AMC, A as in Apple, M as in Mary, C as in Charlie. It's at townofanthony.org.
At what, I'm sorry?
At townofanthony.org.
Ms. Sotelo, if you could send it right now, then they could look at it right now just to see if it came from our court.
Okay, I'm already sent it.
Okay, girls, can you, Ms. Rosa and Sally, can you guys look at that, see if it's coming, it came from from you all in the court?
Yes, we received it.
The one that that Ms. Otelo claims she received, did that come from our court? Did it come from the court's email? Yes or no?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, it did. And actually, the email that we are looking at is not the email that we have on this case, so it might have crossed. But she wasn't speaking on the docket. It might have been another Fabiola. In this case, it's Fabiola Pacheco, but there is another Fabiola Sotelo, but her case was not on the docket.
So what happened again, Sally? How could it have? I guess you all may have keyed in it may have filled in her email. Is that what you're saying when you were?
Yes, sir. There's different emails. And since we have several Fabiola Pachecos, Fabiola Sotelos, it might have crossed. By
crossed, you mean when you filled in the two, it kind of clicked and put her email?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Sotelo, again, we apologize for the inconvenience. We're very, very sorry. And we appreciate your time, your valuable time, and we're sorry that this little mix-up happened, but sometimes these things happen, as you're aware, in all kinds of areas, right, in different fields and stuff. But that doesn't mean that you're not owed an apology.
Okay, thank you. And that's anyway, can you guys help me with the citation that I had? Or I need to reschedule an appointment?
What plea are you entering for that citation?
I don't understand. Can you say it again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. What plea? How are you pleading? how are you going to plead for that citation?
No contest.
Okay. What is the citation for?
Because on January of this year, my dad asked me if I can take him to El Paso. So I stopped on Anthony because my daughter wants to eat, and I think it was the street that was on construction. So I turned to my right, and then they said I was on the wrong way because they have the street closed, but I never see the sign.
But let me see. Sal, what is the citation for?
Okay.
Wrong way?
Okay.
It's for the driving on wrong way on, drove wrong way on road. And then she has a disregarding warning sign. It's with a failure to appear. We did set it up for court back in January 16th of 2022, and she failed to appear.
Okay. Well, being that this happened, I want the failure to appear to be dismissed. Because being that we somehow maybe we sent it crossed. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the failure to appear, Ms. Otelo. Okay?
Thank you.
But are you pleading no contest for both? Both citations?
Yes.
Okay.
And Judge, while you do that, who's the officer on this one, ladies?
Sergeant Eddie Orozco.
Okay, and he, obviously he's still in the department.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Judge. Sorry. Go ahead, Judge.
Okay. Because what I'm willing to do is offer you a deferred where we combine both of them, okay? And for 30 days, if you do not get any tickets and you comply and you pay court cost, it'll get dismissed. But the court cost is going to be $184. Can you do that within 30 days?
Yes, ma'am, I could do that.
Okay, that's what I'll offer you, is I'll combine both tickets. You have to pay $184. Is that correct, Sally? The lower plus is $184?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just want to confirm because I don't see your case. I want to make sure the court costs are correct. And if you comply, they both get dismissed, okay?
Your Honor, it does.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It does have collections, so just
remove collections, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Otelo, contact the court if you do not get a copy of my order by Friday. All right?
Okay, thank you. I'm really appreciate. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, and thank you for your patience with us.
No.
Okay. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, is that it? Because if so, court is adjourned. No one else is on the.
No, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned, so you can stop recording.